The exasperatingly extreme X-Men are on the set at stage Boy 2, making their latest X-Men sequel. X-Men 42 and a half, X-Men, the musical. I'm Wolverine, most popular of the X-Men. I don't know, it's just because I'm played by Hugh Jackman. I'm Wolverine, I've got steely claws, I wear skin-tight yellow drawers. We're the X-Men, we're the mutants, and we all have superpowers. Fighting prejudice and evil mutants is how we spend the hours. I'm Cyclops, I have laser eyes. In battling evil, I am very wise. Wearing this Wolverine mask is the stupidest thing in the world, especially since he's a guy who just stole my girl. Just then, the evil mutant Magneto, master of magnetism, arrives. Magneto says to the X-Men, "I am Magneto, the master of magnetism and the most powerful mutant in the world." The director yells, "Cut, cut! Magneto, what are you doing here? You weren't supposed to come until Act 10, when you sing your song, 'Why Are Villains So Misunderstood?' Followed by an ode to Ian McKellen. Why am I doing these silly X-Men movies? I'm a Shakespearean actor, for pity's sake." Magneto responds, "I am no singing buffoon to be ordered about by some lowly human. I am Magneto, the master of magnetism and the most powerful mutant in the world." The director responds, "Okay, so what do you want, oh great Magneto?" Magneto says, "I have been informed that the next X-Men Origins movie is going to feature me, Magneto, the master of magnetism and the most powerful mutant in the world. And I want to know how my movie is proceeding. And while you're at it, can you please tell me why all the X-Men are wearing Wolverine masks?" The director says, "X-Men Origins Magneto is set to be released in 2012, and they're wearing Wolverine masks because the studio execs thought the movie would make more money if they all looked like Wolverine. So if that's all, I have a movie to make." Magneto gets very angry and says, "2012? This is unacceptable. I am Magneto, the master of magnetism and the most powerful mutant in the world. I want my movie made now." The director tells Magneto, "I'm sorry, but you have to get that up with the studio execs. They decide on which movies get made." Just then, the studio execs, Bumblebee and Junebug, show up on the set. "Director, what's going on here? What is delaying your movie?" Magneto says, "I, Magneto, the master of magnetism and the most powerful mutant in the world, am delaying your farce of a movie, you cretins. But since you're here, I am ordering you to make my X-Men Origins Magneto, and I want you to make it now or I will destroy the entire studio." "But if you destroy the studio, how am I to make the movie?" "Oh right, sometimes my villainy gets ahead of itself. Well, then I will kidnap all the stars of the unfinished movies, and hold them hostage in the latrine until I finish my movie." "But we would lose all our money and have to close down the studio. How about we offer you some different roles in different movies to star in? You could star in a movie where you travel back in time to the Stone Age star of Bedrock. Or you could be the leader of a galactic empire in a galaxy far, far away. Or you could be the leader of a teenage gang who solves mysteries. These are high-quality productions that anyone would be proud to star in." "How much of a fool do you think I am? Those are all movies you've already have in production. The Yabba Dabba Doos, the Jubilant Jumping Jedi, and the Scooby Scouts. And I thought I was evil. You movie execs put my villainy to shame. You leave me no choice. I am shutting down your movies. Bring forth the latrine of doom. First, I will take Ariel, the Little Mermaid, with her wonderful singing voice from the melodious Little Mermaid movie set. Then, I will take that dastardly dragon Mushu from the Mushu's Magnificent Dragons movie set. Just then, Charlie the Unicorn and Rick Astley walk up. Charlie Charlie asks, "What is going on here? We're trying to make a new internet video, and you people are making too much noise." Magneto says, Quit your name and leave, Charlie, or else I'll take another kidney." Well, since you put it that way, I guess me and Rick will go search for a magical Leopleurodon or something. Now then, where were we? Oh yes, then I would take that cute little pixie Tinkerbell from the Peter Pan's Pixies movie set. Then I would take that goody two-shoes turned bad girl Sandra Dee from the Sassy Sandra Dee's movie set. I would like to shut down the Practically Perfect Poppins movie, but even I, Magneto, the master of magnetism and the most powerful mutant in the world, know better than to mess with Mary Poppins. But Wheezy the Penguin from the Wild Wacky Wheezy's movie is no match for my awesome powers, so I will send him back to the toy box. And lastly, I would take the Flying Monkeys from the Oz's Flying Monkeys movie set. But on second thought, they are so very creepy and exquisitely evil. And they would scare small children. I think I'll spare them as well. I like them flying monkeys. So you see, you either make my movie now or you'll never get your movie stars back. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. The studio execs start to cry because they will lose all their money from their unfinished movies. Just then, Wolverine steps forward and says, "Don't worry, studio execs. We are the X-Men and we'll get your stars back and end Magneto's villainy." Magneto laughs and says, "What are you, a bunch of singing actors, going to do against me, Magneto, the master of magnetism and the most powerful mutant in the world?" A whole lot of hurt, because we are not actors, but the real X-Men. See what I mean? So, why don't you release those nice people before things get messy? Magneto asks in astonishment, "What on earth are the mighty foes of the X-Men doing filming a Hollywood movie? And a musical at that?" Wolverine shrugs and says, "Well, even us mutants have to make a living. Battling evil doesn't pay the bills." And the studio execs say, "And think of all the money we'll save on special effects." Magneto says, "Curses, I'll never beat you. The writers always make the heroes win in the end. You haven't seen the last of me. You'll rue the day you tangled with Magneto, the master of magnetism and the most powerful mutant in the world. You think you're all that, X-Men, but you're not." And so, the day is saved once again by the exasperatingly extreme X-Men. The end. And you lost the game.